You want to know what's funny? Is watching a farmer farming and a farmer farming the farmer, and then you have us sitting here observing and by default farming them too. We have a farmception going on right now in these streets, man. And if you enjoyed that type of video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More of that coming here.
I guess I better go subscribe to VXV Gacha.
And in today's video of this farmception, we have once again Skull CJ's follow-up to the crazy 1v1 that's going on right now. I'll be honest, man, we're reaching peak critical mass of silliness over here, man, because we're talking about two grown-ass men going at, well, at least one of them, the other one is drops dissy comments and just keeps it going, right? And then we have Skull CJ takes that one comment and just pops off of it. I'll be honest, man, at this point they should just be rapping. I think they should be rappers. They're dropping bars at each other. Like the amount of beef that's starting to show here, in my opinion, they should just be rappers. Like that's it. Like y'all beefing like rappers. Only rappers grow their presence through beef. They're rappers. All right, Gacha CCs are rappers, low-key. But anyway, let's watch the follow-up, the continuation of Skull CJ's low-key crash out slash call out slash street silliness. I don't know, man. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, let's get into it, man.
Skull CJ is just trying to afford a better camera or a better webcam so he can give OnlyFans a shot.
Aw,
Damn, right off the bat.
Shucks, you're gonna make me blush, Saint. You think I could do OnlyFans? You know, that's actually a funny story. Let me put y'all on game real quick with something.
You could pull it off. You have the build. Pause. Just pause. No homo. What was this? Wait, is this him?
Guys, I'm telling you, if you got
Disclaimer for the pause. Like I think I just paused for everybody. Yeah, something for the gay guys, for the Love and Deep Space fans. Yep, there it is.
guys just start donating to him, he will stop making these videos. If he receives some donations, he will stop making those videos.
Yo, Saint, I really
Wait, what?
Receives some donations, he will stop making those videos.
Oh, monetizations are done. Wait, this one's just straight up ineligible. He must have pulled up. Oh, copy protected content found. Yeah, okay, yeah. He played some music or something he shouldn't have played.
Yo, Saint, I really appreciate your concern about the camera. I do know that this camera that I have right now might not have the highest quality.
His money is going into his gacha games. That's why he has this normal camera. It's because his money is going somewhere else, which is questionable as to why it's going there. But then again, if you can afford it, hey, who am I? We don't know how his money situation is. If you can afford it, who am I to hate on it? Just maybe share some with us. Daddy could use I could use a battle pass. I'll take a battle pass, man. I'll take a battle pass. Can I get a battle pass? I'd appreciate you over here sexing bitches. I'm over here with no battle pass. I'd appreciate a battle pass.
I do appreciate you having that concern. Oh, what's this? I know you're not used to looking down and seeing something this big, but this right here,
They should be rappers. Yeah, they should just be rappers. Like that's it. Just switch careers, guys.
it's a camera, baby. I could use this camera whenever I want. Look, I understand.
Like, is this like one of those HD holy moly Giga Chad type of camera, like big YouTuber cameras? Is that it?
That you're not used to seeing something this big, so I got something more your size in case it makes you more comfortable. But I do appreciate the sentiment of asking your chat.
What is even going on, man?
Because I don't know what one of those are, right?
If there's another video made about me, that's just another sign of the desperation. Because we are basically confirming, with another video from me, we're an absolute failure as a content creator.
I was gonna make a rebuttal of like, well, actually, he still makes guys about it and everything, but like this is technically like the main thing. Looking at myself too, for example, it's like so what we were mainly known for, kind of what propels you to greater heights, as well as to participate in it. So yeah, I see Skull CJ's point. Okay, sure, fair enough. I was gonna rebuttal his Skull CJ here, but I caught myself in the middle. So yeah. Whoa.
Sure, I'll make videos about Pokey, but it's because of his shit takes. If you don't want to have an opinion about Arknight's gacha, this is like not having an opinion about the Holocaust.
Huh?
Like, his videos aren't even about games, right?
What's good, guys? We're back with your daily dose of roasting your favorite 48-year-old balding 3'5" Bobby Lee lookalike, and that is none other than Saint Tauntus. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys had a good day. Stay hydrated, all that good stuff, and welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, we post guides, videos.
I can't drink anymore. Like I'm just. You ever reach that point of the day where like you drank too much, you ate too much? Like that's it. You should just let your body do its thing. Like just let it breathe. That's what I have to do right now, man.
And daily take shits on Saint Tauntus. Now,
This is like 2 minutes in, chat.
the reason I wanted to make this video is quite simple. He's still talking shit about me, but doesn't actually directly address my videos. He doesn't disprove anything I'm saying, and he finds...
Well, he doesn't watch them. He hears that you're talking shit. He just throws like a rebuttal, like a sneaky line, kind of like at the start. That was pretty cool though. That was a good line, man. Those cool CJs on game too, man. Like he managed to just use that to his advantage. You want to know what's crazy about Skull CJ? Like you can throw some shit at him, bro. Aura farms through insults. Like it's pretty impressive. Like low key, pretty impressive.
any excuse to actually address the videos, but still sits on stream, pops open my channel, and throws a little bit of shit. So does he want to dance or does he not want to dance? Now, another thing I want to clarify, because you guys love when I stand up, I'm not standing up because it scares Bobby Lee. He is 3'5". He's a very short man. And on top of that, he's 48 years old.
I don't know. I'm kind of uncomfortable with like when we're attacking someone off physical traits that they have no control over. You know, it's like we're trying to put them down because of what Spawn RNG said you're gonna be. Kind of bad taste in my mouth. But again, like I know why people like to say that, because like when you're out here talking the way like Saint Tauntus goes about it, for example, to Skull CJ here, I understand. Yes, like someone just said that you're trying, like you're a brokey and can't afford a camera so that you can do OnlyFans. You should guys just donate to him. Like, oh, look at him, poor little guy. Yeah, I can see what. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah. It's like I remember that Chris Rock joke where he said like, there's a time where you can talk shit to handicapped people. If someone like is annoying me or like is being very mean to me, and I see they have a handicap, for example, they don't have a leg, I'm gonna talk about the leg. It's mean to talk about the leg when you don't have a reason, when you're not mad at them. But like if they piss you off and they're being rude to you, yeah, you're probably gonna talk about the leg. So yeah, you know what they say: all is fair in war and love. And these two may be in love secretly. We don't know yet. But anyway.
Guys. And I'm not out here age shaming nobody or height shaming. If you're a short king, short queen, by all means, do you. But, you know, in this case, he needs to get it. And, well, he's a short guy.
Wait, people have a problem with short girls? They're cute as fuck. So
and
weird.
He's old. And when he has to, well, talk to me, he has to really look up and it's starting to hurt his neck. So, well, this is why I'm sitting down today. It kind of scares him. He says that he can't put that on his channel.
This is a joke this guy used to say. He's like, I love short girls. And they were like, why? He's like, she can suck me off standing.
Because I look like I'm moving too much. I look a little bit crazy. So we're sitting down, we're doing a little bit of a calm presentation. But this video right here about your favorite 48-year-old balding Bobby Lee lookalike is all for the love of the game. And it's more of a hit piece than anything else, okay? I want to show you guys the type of person that Bobby Lee, Saint Tauntus, really is, okay? And to do that, I want to clarify something with y'all, specifically to the Saint Tauntus viewers. And the reason I want to do that is because Saint Tauntus viewers are officially and actually mentally disabled. Not the ones that hate watch, but the actual Glacers. Y'all have a dent in your forehead. And I'm not even trying to shit talk y'all. You are literally mentally disabled. Guys, if you're watching me and you're my viewers and you support...
I think St. Tauntus community seems pretty normal to me. What I've noticed is some of them will try to be these debaters like him, but they fail miserably at it. I see them on my comment section too. It's like you're trying so hard to be like St. Tauntus. Like relax. That takes practice. It requires receipts. Like you can't just pull up and just think you have an easy dunk. It's not how things work. Relax.
Support me, please. Don't ever act like St. Tauntus viewers. If you ever find yourself going...
Okay, what are St. Tauntus viewers? Like, they seem normal to me, man.
Or your favorite CC, just remind yourself, that is what a St. Tauntus...
I'm a St. Tauntus viewer my damn self, so...
does. You do not want to be paired up with them. These are people with, like, heavy mental disabilities. Some of them have been lobotomized, and some of them have big-ass dents in their forehead. So
my forehead and everything seems normal to me, man.
I want to make sure that what I'm about to say is specific to those dented forehead motherfuckers, okay? So you St. Tauntus viewers, listen. Everybody that I'm about to bring up in this video, I don't give a shit about. I'm not trying to defend them. I'm not trying to stand them. I don't side with these people. Not saying that I'm against them either, just saying that just because I bring them up does not mean that I support or care about why they are beefing with St. Tauntus. I want to bring that up because Lately,
Okay.
people come to my videos and say, well, the reason he roasted Mikey was fair. The reason he has problems with Mr. Pokey is very valid. Well, Genocide deserved it because he said this. I don't care. I just want to show you guys the way Saint Tonta says, acts, and goes about doing things. How scummy, how backbone, and how fake it is. And how some of you dumb motherfuckers
Fake.
that watch him are
I think like he goes way too far. Like considering the topic at hand, it's like, bro, they didn't fuck your bitch. Relax, man. Like, why were you going this far? Relax. You won. Why are you killing them? Like it's over. It's like, you know when someone like knocks someone out and they're still going. It's like, you got him. That's it. Just get him off him, man. That's literally it. But no one gets him off him. You know why? Because y'all enjoyed the show.
so gullible that I would dare say y'all be getting groomed by this dude because
What
y'all
the
literally
fuck?
will believe anything he says, even
This is a huge claim. Like we're off to a weird start. All right, let's.
though it's a grown man, a 48-year-old man. He knows what he's saying.
What's this joke that people just add like 10 to 15 years to someone's age? Like, or maybe that's just the actor Bobby Lee's age. Oh, now I get it.
And then he'll tell you he meant something else, and you guys will believe him simply because this Bobby Lee, 40-year-old dude, told you so. Like we don't know
Yeah, I think
the
I was right.
intentions of certain messages and certain things that are said. I don't know about y'all, but what you're about to watch might get a little nasty. But without further ado, let's hop in. All right, so the first content we're going to talk about from this cum dumpster, poor excuse of a human being, is the time he insinuated.
He said sorry about this one. I remember this. This was like the biggest Saint Tontas L to this day. This is where I think even he started to recognize that, yeah, when I'm pissed at someone, I fly off the handle. Let me calm down. And he started to do the work. And I'll be real, man. I applaud Saint Tontas for that. Like, I think no one farms more aura than someone just makes a mistake, acknowledges the mistake, apologizes for the mistakes, and then starts to work on it and get better. I don't know, man. Like, for me, like, that's like a glow up. I don't know. Like, I started respecting Saint Tontas even more. That's just me, though. If we're going to dig up dirt, you do use goals hit.
Genocide, another content creator, was a PDF file without having no proof, without having nothing, and he went online in social media getting over 100,000 views on this post, clearly insinuating something. Now, listen, I know some of you Saint Glacers have a dent in your head.
I'll be honest, man. I feel like this is gonna like we're kind of starting to get a little low. You know what I mean? And I get it because like I said earlier, it's like if someone pisses you off and they have something wrong with them, you're gonna talk about the leg, right? I get it if you're pissed at someone if they pissed you off, but I still would suggest and like stay your hand a little bit. Like we don't need to go for this one because he took accountability. He apologized. Like we keep it going. You know what I mean? But that's the thing with society, man. Like society doesn't let some shit slide. I think we all know the most ancient profession in human history that a lot of people don't just let slide. That's an example.
I know he likes to say that this is not what he meant. He is a whole 48-year-old man that often boasts about how smart he is, how he always has the glue, how he's...
I think he's smart. He just rage makes all of us look weird. I think. Like, have you seen? Like, you can take the most smart, wise individual you've ever seen. You put them in a road rage type of mood and situation, they'll look stupid as fuck. That's just how it works.
quicker and better than everybody else when it comes to putting things together. And you really mean to tell me that the guy that drops hit pieces on all their CCs, on Genocide himself, you mean to tell me that this dude didn't know what he meant when he said, I said if he was a fan of Maigi, no wonder he S6'd Rosha. They're both clearly childlike, pretty much implying that Genocide liked childlike characters. Now let's be real. You gotta have a dent in your forehead. You literally gotta have been dropped as a baby, lobotomized, or mentally retarded to not understand.
Wait, if I was dropped as a baby in my head, that means I'm Goku. Because Goku got dropped in his head and now he's like the shit. So it's a bit of a compliment though. I'm just saying, that part specifically.
That he tried to insinuate that Genocide likes children. I don't understand how stupid you gotta be to actually think he didn't mean to say that. You gotta be literally...
No, well, we know what he means. We know what he means, yeah.
You know, be sucking his meat.
That's why he apologized.
Back of the balls, because there is no way you don't understand what he tried to say when he said this. But
Yeah.
let's see where this situation evolved from here. He went ahead and posted this.
All right, there we go.
After some time to reflect, Jenna didn't deserve this joke considering our history.
Yeah.
I wanted an opportunity to take shots at both Maigi and Jenna.
There it
but
is.
what Maigi done is far worse than Jenna. Maigi, for those of you that don't know, is this little like Cabbage Patch Kid. She looks like a little doll, like a little toddler or some shit, little goblin. And
Yeah.
I guess she dropped some miscalculations, leaked some information from the beta,
Yeah.
and tried to say that Saint Tontas is a piece of shit. What I mean, he is. He's a pretty much a scumbag of a human being, human filth, stealing our oxygen in this world. And that alone, which she didn't even say that bad, was far, far worse than insinuating that Jenna likes children, right? So creating an implication between the two was unfair. So he's not even apologizing for making an implication between Jenna and children. He's apologizing, or kind of apologizing, for making an implication between Jenna and Maggie, like freaking Maggie is the Antichrist. I viewed his downplaying of her drama as especially distasteful. Distasteful. This human cum dumpster is talking about distasteful. This little midget troll is talking about distasteful. His entire personality, his entire looks, his entire everything is the most distasteful shit I've ever seen. His entire approach to content creating, his titles, his thumbnails, the way he speaks, the way he treats his viewers, everything is literally the embodiment of distasteful.
He's starting to sound like an ex-boyfriend. I think that part should have been cut from the video, man. I'll be keep saying it, man. Like when you exhibit aura, or when you exhibit too much confidence and you make mistakes, man, people will, man, they'll try to take you down as soon as possible. Like, yeah, like people, there's this thing about society where some people don't take kindly to people that exhibit a lot of confidence and aura and ego. Like they'll take you down like when you make a mistake, man. They're just waiting for you to trip.
After her active brigades on Discord and Reddit to sabotage my reputation. Dog, nobody's trying to sabotage your reputation. Not even this videos. We're just saying you're a human piece of shit. You're scum. You're filth, bro.
Well, that kind of goes hand in hand. Maybe you don't mean it, but, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I just moved my hand like this next to you. No, you're gonna hit him. Duh.
Is just the truth.
Come on.
You know, that's like if someone said, I'm an extremely handsome giga chad with a massive throbbing dick that is at least 16 inches. They
Pause. We're hearing too many penis jokes recently.
wouldn't be out here talking shit. They would just be saying the truth. Just like you, when they say you're a literal human abortion, you're a literal excrement on the bottom of a shoe, you're a human cum dumpster. That is just true, bro. You know? So nobody was trying to sabotage your reputation. They were simply just explaining the type of human that you are, when he didn't likely know anything about that. With how many CCs has made jokes about Jenna's S6 Rosha in the past, I found it fair play. But making that link to Maggie is what took it too far. Yes, making the link to the Antichrist and not the children is what made it go too far. And again, he didn't deserve that association and the implications that came from that. So, just to play the devil's advocate and go along with what this retard has to say, I went out of my way and, edited the little post that you guys see down there and removed any connection to Maggie, okay? Any connection to the little Cabbage Patch Kid gremlin, okay? And this is what we're left with. No wonder, genocide, S6 Rosha, they're clearly childlike. Now, once again, if you want to say he was just a nice little word, he wasn't trying to imply anything. The guy that literally talks about people implying shit all the time, what they try to say, what they said, all of this. And this is not glue enough to show you that this dude was trying to paint genocide as a PDF file.
No, we know that. Like, it's so freaking obvious.
Today, once again, without solid evidence, online, on a stream, with a total of over 2,000 viewers, he goes ahead and says this.
The amount of people that I've seen defending Jenna in my comment section is insane. Well, you called him... No, I didn't. So there's somebody saying that I called him a PD. I didn't. It was everyone else that called him one. I said it's weird that he has an S6 Rosia. And then everyone else called him a PDF.
I think St. John's shouldn't have replied here. I think that was the move. I think that was not smart. You should have just ignored it. Because he just put himself in a non-win position right here.
And then those same people show up in the comment section. I don't know. Maybe that's just what it is. I'll say it until the end of time. Yes, I implied he likes child characters because he S6 Rosia.
I'll say it too, you human hemorrhoid. You knew what you were doing. Yes, you were the one.
Yeah, like the implication is there. It's like people are gonna take it, go run with it, like because it's considering the drama. Why would you even reply to that, man? I don't know. I feel like that was a bad move.
One that began the brigade towards genocide because he S6'd his Rosha. I don't know genocide like that. I don't watch his content now. I don't know if he was making weird remarks saying, yo, Rosha's hot as hell or some weird shit like that. Last time that people said
I don't think he did.
Never said that. He was just enjoying the gameplay and playing the character. And you made those remarks that...
Yeah, Rosha was like so adorable. Like when on release, like she was to be protected. Like she was just sweetie. Everybody adored Rosha. Like she was everybody's, oh my God. You know, like the cat in the street corner, like everybody puts food to. Everybody loves the cat in the neighborhood. That's basically Rocha. That was Rocha.
Led people to brigade him and label him as a PDF file because you insinuated You painted him out that way. And no,
Yeah.
you didn't insinuate that he liked childlike characters. You tied Mikey to it, a whole human. You tied the character to it. You made it to where he sounded like he liked childlike things in general.
Yeah, fair,
That's what
fair.
you implied with your
He just
message.
said so. He just said so.
Wasn't
Yep.
enough. You doubled down today on stream, and then you said even worse things than that. But I'm guessing you weren't implying anything either. It was just one of them bygone.
No, he just
comments
admitted
that
it.
Doesn't really mean much. And anybody that's watching you that formulates, you know, their own opinion based on what you're trying to put out there, the way you're trying to persuade people to think a certain way by what you're saying, it has nothing to do with you, right? Let's go ahead and keep rolling the clip.
I mean, and this is the thing, right? Guys, it's so easy any moment moving forward. If Jenna has any issues with anything that I said over the past 5 minutes, all I'll simply do is ask him to show his DMs with Lakari. And if he's willing to do that, yeah, we can let everything pass. But otherwise, I don't know, bro. Yeah, if he's not willing to do that, I don't know, bro. Again, you can't put anything on me for that one. I didn't say anything.
Now, Saint, I know you're the type to sit down and giggle while you pee, but you
Where'd
can't
that come
be
from?
this soft.
I mean, it's kind of funny, but consider what's happening right now.
That your audience is actually this gullible, bro. You mean to say that for the second time, doubling, tripling down on what you're saying regarding genocide, connecting him to Lakari, this guy.
Which people are saying that it could have been fake all along, that maybe just someone took something and made it fake. But considering Lakari's reaction later down the stream, it doesn't make much sense. But I don't know. Like it's a bit of a reach here. We're reaching like new zone territory.
And you're still
Oh,
not
boy.
admitting straight up that you're trying to say that genocide likes children. You're still saying, no, if the audience says that he does, that's not what I said. That's not what I implied, bro. Stop being a bitch. Come on.
No, he said he implied it like straight up. He just said so. Like
stop
we just
Stop that shit. And not only that,
we just
bro,
heard him say that.
I doubt genocide is going to watch this. But I'm going to be real, genocide. Maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you guys don't got money like that. Bro, this man is literally attacking your character, bro. If it was me, right? On
What, you
this
sue
scenario,
him?
I would run up on Saint. I'd probably do, I can't even say it on here, bro. Right? I can't even say it online. Either that or we could do it more civilized and I'll take him to court, bro. You know what's wild to me? Saint Tontus's father just
I'll be honest. Cole CJ is a little too street for his own good. All of a sudden, he's a little too street. You need to calm the fuck down, man. You need to relax a little bit.
got out of a very messy court situation where there was a lot of things going around and it just wasn't good, right?
Yeah.
And Saint Tontus is still out here defaming people like he doesn't know what his father just went through. Like he doesn't know that his father was also in a situation where they defamed his character. His father has gone out there and actually tried to explain his side of the story, and people will always paint him in a certain light. Whether you agree or disagree, whether you like or dislike Saint Tontus's father, the reality of it is that his father can relate to what it's like having your image and reputation tarnished. Yet Saint Tontus is dropping these type of accusations without any sort of like mental clarity to what he's saying.
Yeah, because he's pissed at the person that the topic is about. There's the thing with rage. Like people are pissed. Like we've seen it, for example, with Legions back in the day. Tecton, like back in the day, like way back in the day. I feel like Tecton kind of wisened up now. Like there was clear character development. But like yeah, rage will make people say and go and cross lines they had no business crossing, considering the topic at hand. Like damn, what the fuck? Like, bro just said some random crap. He didn't pay attention about the game. And then all of a sudden he said, well, people, because this other popular streamer really likes the game and had a problem with me not paying attention, giving it a bad rating. All of a sudden we're calling him a PDF and we're alleging this a PDF. It's like, whoa, relax. Like, wait. That's a line. You just crossed a huge line there, bro. It's so weird to me. Like, whoa, like, guys, it's video games that sell anime girls. Relax.
Trying to paint and say that he doesn't know what he's doing. And for those of you that don't know who Saint Tontus's father is, I'm gonna show you real quick.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Your mother will be surprising you with big news 9 months from now from the both of us. Also, I can finally have a little bro to play Genshin Story Quest with me.
Yes, we are talking about Tectone himself. Saint Tontus's father, the man that helped bring Saint Tontus into this world. He had him over here talking about goo goo gaga. Yes, that is the man. The man that Saint Tontus himself in that post right there admitted is banging his mother and is going to be able to help bring a little brother into this world. That way Saint Tontus doesn't have to buy accounts or have other people manage and grind his accounts for him, and he can set his little brother. Tectone is that guy. And Saint Tontus knows what Tectone has been going through. And he's still willing to go out there and defame someone else. That is absolutely crazy. And on the topic of Tectone, I want to show you guys a little bit of something.
I think I'm neutral, but also a bit biased. I think I'm a bit biased, but I think it's very easy to view the situation neutrally.
Wow. Imagine saying that you're neutral in a situation where your father is getting dragged all over social media. All of these creators are
Calling Tectone his dad is crazy. I haven't heard this since Mr. Pokey and Hex Juice days.
dragging your father, and you don't have the balls to say, yes, I stand by my dog. I stand by my father. I rep with him, and I ride or die with the homie. That is absolutely one of the most spineless, pussy-footed, carefully moving, piece of shit behaviors that I've ever seen. The man that puts you on, and you don't have the balls to even say it to your audience.
You can't easily do that considering the business aspect of it all. Unfortunately. I'm pretty sure even Tectone would green flag that. That's what he said about other creators that were defaming him. For example, Brax and Mugen. It was a business move. Like they just removed all association and they didn't... Or for example, people didn't really comment as much about it because of the business issues it may bring when it comes to covering that particular topic and having a full take on the matter. Especially one that's not favorable to the public eye. It's business. Sadly.
You haven't made a video supporting your boy. You haven't said anything big in any sort of way to anybody.
Yeah, I just explained why. It's business.
And you say that you're neutral. Ain't that some bitch?
Because like it's not a bitch move. It's like when it's a different realm. Like for example, I think me and Skull CJ, like Skull CJ is like starting to enter the middle tier of CCing. I'm like in the small tier. Saint Santos is like is in the big tier and is, if things keep going well for him, he'll reach like the big league. And if you want to get to the big league, you need to make sure your reputation and everything is like as clean as possible, especially when it comes to sponsorships and all that good stuff to, best take advantage of you being in a big CC and then entering the big league, etc. Like it's very important. It's very important to have a clean rep. Incredibly important.
Made bullshit. And now I'm not telling you to go out and do something you don't believe, but it's crazy. Does that mean you don't believe your boy? Because there's really only one side of the story. There's one side that you're going to have to take. Either you believe your mans, you believe your boy, you ride out for your boy, or you believe the accusations and what everybody else is saying. There's no neutral. The fuck you mean neutral? Did the fucking verdict was neutral? The one in the court? No. They did some damage to your boy. So you gotta pick a side and actually stand. Don't be no bitch. And I want to...
No. I think everybody moved on. I mean, even Tectone just went like, let's just move on. And everybody was like, you know what? That's a good idea.
Leave it, let it lie.
Say this first before I continue yapping on and pretty much cooking same bitch this. I want to say this. I have no quarry in none of this. I also don't have a problem with none of these creators and whatever it is that they're going through in their lives, right? I have no problem. And I'm saying this now as someone that, one, was not part of Tectone's circle. Two, was never a close friend with Tectone. And I'll say this right now on this video. I have no problem with Tectone whatsoever. Saint Tontus, you should learn a little bit from that. If you want to rep, if you want to...
You don't have as much to lose as he does. That's the difference. And as long as like you're cool with them privately, you don't need to say it publicly. It doesn't really matter. Like Tectone will be just fine. He can fight his own battles there. Like it's fine. And I'm pretty sure, considering how Tectone is, he would hate to drag someone else down with him through his own struggles just by associating with him. I'm pretty sure people went after him just by him commenting on his tweets. Pretty sure.
Be out there sucking dick to all these CCs. Pick sides. Learn what it is to be a real... I swear I could talk the way I really talk. Learn to be a real motherfucker, a real grown man. The fact that you say you're neutral in this situation is actually insane. I have no problem with Tectone. I wasn't in the room.
No, it's like he said that he was going to be neutral in his approach to the topic at hand, because I feel like that's the best approach when it comes to these topics. Like it's very nuanced. It's a very sensitive topic.
I wasn't there when whatever happened. I wasn't in the courtroom. All I can say is the following. My personal, very superficial experience with Tectone is he's been a nice guy to me, right? Yeah. And since he is not convicted of anything, I'm going to say, I hope you have a good life, Tectone. I hope you're successful in whatever you're doing, and I wish you the best. And before you say, oh, you're just shilling for Tectone, I would say the same thing to people like Miskiff. I would say the same thing to people like Asmongold, the same thing to, what's the dude that shocks dogs? Okay, he shocks dogs. Fuck him. But even then, have a good life.
That is based.
And I do hope
yep.
If you are bad,
I'll be honest, man. Hassan make it so bad. Like it's so bad that I'm starting to look at Twitch going, yeah, I don't know if I want to stay in that platform very long. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think it's time to move on, man.
what is his name, Hassan or whatever, and you're hurting animals,
Yep, that's the one.
shit eventually catches up to you. Other than that, this is what standing up to your beliefs is. I believe that if I wasn't present, someone isn't in jail and convicted, I'm not going to go out of my way to specifically destroy the image. And that's just me.
Of course.
I have no foot in this situation. But Saint Tonta says that Tectone is his man. And he goes live on stream and says, yeah, check your stream, guys, check your stream. But I'm neutral to this. It's very easy to be neutral. You think this situation was very easy for Tectone? Yet you don't have the balls to stand up.
Morally speaking, what Skull CJ is saying is very good. That is the moral thing to do. But see, the problem is when it comes to certain things, you can't just go about it fully 100% morally. No, you got to be somewhat strategic and navigate how people perceive things and what's the best approach that's going to satiate you and keep you clean as you touch that sensitive topic. It's incredibly important, especially considering the nature of your job, which is CCing, which is, for St. John's, considering the numbers he has. When you have more to lose, yeah, nuance is going to be different there.
For your man. And guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to St. Tontas being one of the biggest pussy-footed pieces of shit in the...
I call him being smart. I'll be honest. Like I'm not defending or anything. I call it being smart. Like I know, I get it. I know what should be done morally there. Yeah, but I also understand people are human, and unfortunately, it's very very tricky, very tricky situation. When you the more you delve into it, the more you look at the details, the more tricky it becomes. So, like I just explained earlier. So yeah, if you've been keeping attention, I think you see my point.
Gacha space. All of you guys out there that are friends with St. Tontas, you know who you are. All of y'all in you know, the closed gacha circle, stop messing with that dude. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't.
I think he's chill. I wouldn't say he doesn't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure if you ask him for something, he'll be like, yeah, if I can help you, sure. No, I don't think he doesn't give a fuck about you. All right, I'll speak for myself. I don't think he doesn't give a fuck about me.
Care about his own.
And I had like a bad experience once with him. Like he just flew off the handle at me, and I didn't even do shit. Like I was trying to stay his hand, and he was like, "Man, hey, you're rat and stuff." Calm down, relax, dude, relax. And he still managed to paint me in a negative light towards other friends, and that. And it came at a time when I was like, and I was homeless, right? And guess what I did? I was looked at it and I was like, oh. So when it rains, it pours, huh? That's it. I just kept it pushing. I didn't even take it about St. Joseph. I just looked at life and how it's been treating me. I was like, oh, I can't even hang out with my boys anymore and stuff now. All of a sudden, now my reputation is bad in my CC circle. All right, well, great. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But even as someone that was somewhat mistreated by St. Joseph, all I've done to him was try to be on his side and try to play devil's advocate for him multiple times, even before like he was like this much in the forefront. I still say like he's a cool dude. Like he's obviously flawed. He has a rage problem. He's imperfect, but that's fine. Like I think when you really look into the good, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I feel like the good in St. John's far outweigh the bad. Yes, there's some bad. Yes, he needs to calm the fuck down when it comes to certain things. But I think he's working on it. I think he's doing a good job at it. He's starting to kind of move back to the roots of the problem. He should just maybe have a good wake-up call. I feel like I'm more positive. If maybe some of you guys could let him know that Uncle V here says that, hey, maybe you're straying off the path here, son. Maybe you should walk back over here. I'm just saying, like, you're starting to lose the glow up you just made after calming down and navigating situations less emotionally and more, more calm. It was very good, man. Where'd Dad go? Yeah, that's me, man. I'll be me.
Father, his flesh and blood, the guy that literally helped bring him to his world. He came from Tectone's ballsack. That's where he was at one point, his little baby sperm. And he eventually grew up to be, you know, the fetus he is today. And he won't even stand up with him 10 toes down. He attacks other people and defames them just for the hell of it, because maybe they said they didn't like St. Tontas, because they said St. Tontas is dumb.
No, because they say shit takes. And that's the nature of the internet. Welcome to the internet.
Because maybe he was jealous that they went to live with Tectone. I don't fucking know. At the end of the day, if you go out and you look through St. Tontas' channel, you look through all these other people's channels, he's had beef with everybody. And the real reason, I'm going to be honest with you, the real reason most of these people still bear St. Tontas and stand him is because he got motion when it comes to YouTube numbers.
No, I had motion with St. Tontas even before he was... Shit, it was bad being friends with St. Tontas when me and Archineki were friends with St. Tontas during the VA drama. And we were friends with St. Tontas. I think we were probably the first VC he's ever had with CCs in the gacha space. It was me and Arknight. And we're still friends with the guy. I don't know how Arknight is basically in the shadow realm. I'm trying to get his ass back, but it's proving quite a challenge. But like for me personally, we're still friends since then. And he mistreated me. He mistreated me. Still failed to apologize, by the way. But guess what? We're dudes. We're men. We can like you can just you just let some shit slide. You understand. You put yourself in their shoes. You understand them, and you keep it going. That easy.
I'm gonna be real. He got motion. He got clout. He got numbers. But the fact that he's gone at grown people.
That's me, and from what I've seen, the others I can't necessarily speak for them, but considering how they treat me, how I've seen them treat others, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the case. Absolutely not. Because even smaller CCs are within that circle. And you should understand something. Like I'm in no circle or anything. I'm basically blacklisted from gacha groups. I know there's like a gacha group of CCs and everything. I'm not in that bitch. They blacklisted my ass from an event that happened way back in the day. Right? Because I don't want to get into specifics. If you know the lore, you know the lore. But I basically got AoE attacked because of that shit. And yeah, when you sit down and think about it, like for me, in my experience within these circles, no, this doesn't make any sense. And so like Skull also have to be careful in the implications and like making these very, very bad theories about other people's character when you don't know them as much as you think you do. I think this is for the first time since I've started farming the farmer that's farming the farmer. Well, I'm farming both technically. It's like I'm in the middle. I'm like the referee. This is the first huge Skull CJ L. This is an L in my book. This is just an L.
People with families, people like Gotchasmack, people like Braxophone, Doro, bro, the list can go on. The list can go on. And the fact that he's visceral towards all these people in a space that it's a freaking video game, free video games about anime-looking characters, and he goes at people like this, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. And like I said, these videos are not going to be monetized because I don't care about the revenue. I don't care about the money. I don't care about making bank from any of this, bro. It ain't about the money anymore. It's about blood. I've smelt it. I've tasted it. And I'm doing this for fun. Go
This was a
ahead and
shark.
try to straw man arguments.
Call him
Don't
Kisame.
Continue to say you're not going to react. I don't care. I'm going to still make my videos. And from this, I might pivot into other shit where I'm just real as hell on camera saying what I got to say. It's fun as hell. It's liberating.
It is. I know the feeling.
To really say how you feel. And I'm going to be honest,
Yep.
you've been a little thorn in the foot of the gacha community ever since you spawned from the balls of your father. You spawned into this world, my boy. And you have been a beast, bro, in every game that you've ever touched, bro. If you go back to your original roots, maybe we'll stop. But the simple fact is, for now, I'm going to be a thorn in your foot. If you guys enjoyed the video, do be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, see, look at that face. He knows what he's doing. I'm starting to see the big picture. I'm not going to say it because that's just me theorizing, but I think I know what he's doing. I can see what's going to happen in 2 or 3 months, maybe. I think there's a good chance Skull CJ is playing chess. My theory. Hinting at my theories. But yeah, man, I guess when it comes down to it, she's getting a little out of hand, in my opinion, man. Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand. I feel like there's some misunderstandings, and I think it's time, like maybe we sit St. Tontas like, yo, can you just calm the air? Like people are going kind of mad crazy. And it's time for some positivity. Like I feel like we're being very pessimistic towards St. Tontas, in my opinion. I understand how that's happening. I know. For good reason. I'm not saying like you guys are pessimistic and for no reason at all. For good reason. I agree. But I feel like we're failing to see the good aspects. From my experience, it is someone that is kind enough, that is helpful enough, that is supportive enough for me to want him around me. I'll be honest, smart enough, charismatic enough, and bro got bars. Something I love about St. Tontas is that bro got bars. I fucks with people that got bars because I have a hard time with bars. Like I like to hang around people I can copy a bit. Like, you know, that like you listen to them long enough, you develop some of their skills. Yeah, you know what they say, you are who you hang out with. Like Penguin Zero, Charlie. I like to listen to Charlie. The reason why I do is because he got bars. I think Charlie's like rank 1 for me when it comes to bars. That's basically it. And so yeah, I feel like maybe we should try doing something like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and be seeing you.